fuck is that sound? Alright, now I need to share all this shit. Alright, I don't... Yo! I can't make this bigger without fucking up. I guess I can. Whatever, good enough. You guys can fucking see me, right? Is that cool? Alright, we're gonna go through my cards. Is the music gay? I don't know, I wanted to have something besides just dead silence, so I found like copyright free music. I don't even know if you guys can fucking hear it. Alright, let me share this real quick. Boxing, how you been? Picture is clear. Let's fucking go. Whoa, shut up, bitch. Is the sound okay? Like, is the music annoying, too loud, unnecessary? We're experimenting here. Let's see. Picture is clear. Let's fucking go. It's fine? Alright, let me share this. I also realized something terrible right now, that a big portion of my old basketball cards have been bricked together. So they haven't been like separated in so many decades that they're just like... So I would have been live like an hour ago to like go super early, but now I have to like look at methods 8 days a week. Fuck yeah. I'm looking at methods to separate the cards. So I put a bunch in my freezer. As stupid as that sounds, apparently putting them in your freezer can help. And then blow drying using steamers, all kinds of bullshit. So I put like 3 giant fucking blocks of cards in the freezer, and they said to leave them in there for a day or two, and hopefully that... Because I was... Dude, I ruined this good... Like, there was like a pristine Clyde Drexler on the Rockets, and it was one of those like Fleer like metal edition ones where it looked all crazy glossy and metallic, and I separated it and fucked the whole thing up, and it really pissed me off. So I'm like, I need to figure out how to get these separated without ruining them all. Alright. Shut up, Chloe. It's fine. Alright, let me share this. I also realized something terrible right now, that a big portion of my old basketball... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just the weight of them being pressed together for years is what causes it. Steam can actually help remove them if done lightly and gently, but it can fuck them up. So I'm gonna go with the freezer method. But yeah, you're right. Steam can warp the fuck out of them. We don't want that. Hold on, I feel like I can turn this lame music a little bit louder. I don't know if it adds anything. I just feel like the silence of my apartment is weird. And I don't even know if it's picking that up, actually. And it says it's copyright free, so who the fuck knows when YouTube every other stream demonetizes me, and then I always win the appeal without fucking fail. I'm like, there's nothing that was breaking the fucking rules. Alright, we're gonna go through these in a second. Let me know if you guys like more content like this. I'll still probably game in like an hour, or however long this feels. Oh my god, here she comes. I got you, bitch. I mean, I don't. I've just had a collection for fucking decades is what has happened. Okay, hold on. Boom. Alright, we're almost ready here. I know, elevator. It's the only music that's not gonna get me fucking banned, I guess. And it's like an 11-hour thing. It's a weird cat. You know that cat very well. She's a part of this whole deal. Alright. Welcome, Brett. I guess let's... Hold on. Who the fuck is messaging me? So, who the fuck is this? Robert Brooks. You guys remember Robert Brooks? Hold on. This camera is weird. It's like it's good for a webcam, but like you have to hit it at the right angle or it doesn't look right. Yo, Nosferatu. Bro, I got cards from the fucking 60s in here, bro. Like, you just joined, but I explained that a huge portion of my cards are bricked. So it's when they sit in solitude for fucking decades, they like mash together. So I'm looking up methods to try to remove them and separate them without fucking them all. Because I just fucked up a Clyde Drexler card that was in pristine condition. And it was one of those metallic ones. It could be worth $1 or worth $100. I don't know what the fuck. Now it's worth toilet paper because I removed it and it fucking just left a huge, like, it ripped part of the card, like part of the whatever you call it, off the fucking front of it. It really irritated me. Alright, here we go. This music is gay as fuck, but whatever. I just feel like it adds extra. Let me know if you guys want me to turn it off. Fuck. Alright, Robert Brooks. Who's next? Leon Johnson. So we're going football and basketball right now. Oh, this card is jacked. Like, I can even see that it's bent. Did you guys know Leon Johnson? He went to North Carolina. I guess this is a fucking rookie card. In 1997. He had 158 yards for the whole season. What a fucking bum. 48 attempts, 158 yards for the whole year. Not really. I kind of have some old DVDs in a box somewhere. I've never met TJ McConnell, dude. I've seen him play live, but I never, like, met him. Sorry, guys. Hold on. This is... How would I meet him? Like, am I, like, supposed to be friends with them because I'm a super fan? Okay, that works. We got ourselves the screenshot. Alright, we've gone through 2 cards so far. Who's this? Do you guys know who Jason Gilden is? Pittsburgh Steelers. Aren't you a Steelers fan, Brett? No, you're an Eagles fan. My bad. Pennsylvania, alright? Whatever. It's the same fucking thing. Alright, this guy was even worse. He had a 17 sacks in 4 years. I guess it's not terrible. Danner, what up? Hell no, I didn't. I've never met any players, bro. Maybe I've met some. I'm trying to think. I feel like I don't know. Alright. Eagles, yuck. I mean, we got an Eagles super fan in here, so you better be careful, because they will get violent. They will absolutely attack unprovoked and irrationally with vicious intentions. The fuck is this? Stanley Johnson. Dude, that's a name I haven't thought of in decades. Not that I can remember. I think I met Jason Gardner once at the bank when I was like, how old was I? 17 maybe? Alright, I'm officially shared. Now we can really get cooking. I'm afraid to leave this drink. Because over here is a pile of cards the size of Mount Everest. And right over here is the laptop. And if I put the drink right here and I turn like this, it's night-night for good. Alright, like and subscribe. Kyle Turley, holy shit. Is Kyle Turley the dude with CTE who went fucking loco? Or am I thinking of somebody else? How big was he? Because I'm pretty sure he was like 6'6", like... No? Isn't Kyle Turley the dude who went like psychotic? Yeah, he played for the fucking Saints. This has to be him. You guys, what? I'm pretty sure this was him. Parker Jackson Cartwright watching the Final Four, getting a tire change after Frank Dude, Frank Kaminsky, don't even get me started on that fucking asshole. Anyway, back to Kyle Turley. Who here has heard of this guy? Bad intentions that are too trophy. Well, there you go. More Super Bowls than I'll see in my fucking lifetime. I gotta make sure this Kyle Turley thing is accurate. No. So Kyle Turley had like really bad CTE. So when he retired, I'm pretty sure this is the guy I'm thinking of. Let me make sure, because it was either him or some other giant white dude. And now he like sells weed and shit. Yeah, Google Kyle Turtle and you get a cute cartoon of a fucking tortoise. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but close enough, I guess. Yeah, yep, this is him. Okay, neurological issues. Yo, what's up? So, this guy, Kyle Turley, I remember when Dylan Brooks was the quarterback for the Saints? Some dude, like, almost, like, they tried to, like, rip, they, like, did, like, a face mask that, like, turned his whole neck all crazy, and Turley, like, grabbed the player and threw his fucking helmet, and it was, like, it was a huge deal in NFL, like, in 2004 or some shit like that. But he ended up retiring, and he ended up like becoming a weed advocate, and now I think he does it for a living. But he talked about he was having psychotic suicidal issues And he said this on an interview on like, you know, like those daytime ESPN shows, like whatever, PTI, or just they were interviewing this dude, and he said that he could not be around sharp objects like knives because he would think of stabbing anyone, including his wife and young daughter. That's how bad his CTE was, and the people in the interview just sat there staring at him, and now they took it out. Like, you can find the interview on YouTube, and they cut that part out. But he said ever since he started smoking weed, it went away. But yeah, Kyle Turley. There we go. Fucking creepy shit, right? And now I have unopened cards. There's two. There's one per side. Terry Mills. Who remembers Terry Mills? And then Tony Dumas. Sounds like dumbass, but whatever. What do I know? That's what Butthead would say. He's like, dumbass. Oh my god, I was not expecting this. Holy shit. Peep this. A Little Caesars Hulk Hogan NWO Wolfpack unopened card. Tell me that isn't great. And it's like holographic or whatever. So like he flexes and then you move it and he's like looking straight and then he flexes. Let me see if you guys can see it. Does it work for you guys? Kinda. Yeah, he's looking forward. Now he's flexing. Forward. Oh yeah, he's doing like the... And then the bicep. That's crazy. I was not expecting... There's some weird shit in here. We're gonna come across like old Blockbuster cards, fucking Texaco Pass, all kinds of shit. I remember Joe Dumars. And I actually do remember Tony Dumas just from like playing games and shit. That's not fair. 3 more Super Bowls. Oh my god, Rick Smits. What do you guys know about Rick Smits? 7'4". Pretty sure he's from the Netherlands. And he wasn't bad. He had a couple years where he was like maybe the best center in the East. Dude, this NWO Little Caesars thing has made my fucking month. It's from 1999. Little Caesars copyright. That fucking rules. Alright, more. Oh, we got another jet. Johnny Hector. What y'all know about Johnny Hector? I've never heard of him. Terrible stats. This card is from 1992, though. Alright, here we go. Vernon Maxwell. Vernon Maxwell has become popular lately because he goes on podcasts and tells unhinged stories about just acting a fool and getting in fistfights with Hakeem Olajuwon and just being a fucking menace. He's very entertaining. He's like your drunk uncle that let you drink lean and alcohol when you were 11 years old, but just not to tell your mom. That's who Vernon Maxwell has become. He's fucking hilarious, actually. And he was like a decent role player. Yeah, he averaged 17 points a game one season. That's no slouch. What's the difference between fullback, tailback, and running back? I don't know. I mean, fullback and running back, I couldn't tell you the difference, but I sort of know that there's a difference. And then tailback, they don't even list anymore. And fullback has kind of disappeared too, right? Yeah, fullback blocks usually. The only fullback I really remember liking a lot was, well, there was a few on the Vikings I liked, but remember Mike Allstott? Or was he listed at running back? Oh my god. Rodney Rogers. You guys remember him? He played for the Suns for a little bit too. Is this a college card? No, it's a rookie. He played for Wake Forest for 3 years. He wasn't bad. I remember him on the Suns like later in his career. Stacey Augman. I remember him. Hold on, I got it. The gloss and gleam of these cards, you can't see the names sometimes. This isn't bad for a webcam, this camera I bought. This is one of those weird cards where it doesn't give any stats at all. It's just like trivia about him. Belichick's first fullback and James Young ultimate fullback run. That's awesome. I remember Jim Kleinsaucer. Oh, shit. 3 players in one? What the fuck is this? Okay, this is a double card. Skybox, it's Phoenix. And what it is Kevin Johnson and Tom Chambers with Kenny Smith being sandwiched in between them. What year is this card? 1992. The duo of Johnson and Chambers, master of the two-man game, provide tough to stop for the 3rd straight season, combining for 42 points per game in the 1990-91. Tom and I have run the two-man game so much that we really have just a silent communication, Johnson said. So, I've made the argument, and this is just for nerds, people aren't going to give a fuck about this. Tom Chambers should be Hall of Fame, but he's not. He's the only player in top 50 scoring all time who's not Hall of Fame. And he was a tank back in the day. Plus, I met him in Phoenix, so I'm biased. Alright, Robert Pack. Never heard of him. Do you guys know who Robert Pack is? Please like the stream, you guys. I only have 4 likes. That's uncalled for. Robert Pack, he played 1 season for the Nuggets by the time this card came out. Averaged 9.6 points a game. That is more than I was expecting. Dude, I saw... So, Tom Chambers story real fast. Tom Chambers came into an open mic circa 2013. Maybe it was 2014. When I was living in Phoenix. And he showed up to this Monday night open mic at this bar called The Turf. And he shows up with like a blonde on each arm. And this dude's like 6'11". So you just immediately notice him. Like, holy shit, that's Tom Chambers. The next day on the news, he got a fucking DUI. So he got a DUI the night he came to the place I was doing open mic comedy. Alright. Horace Grant. We all know this guy. Or if you follow basketball and play NBA Jam, you know Horace Grant was kind of a big deal. He was on the Bulls' first trio of titles, and then he went to the Orlando Magic. Was a pretty decent player. They don't show rebounds per games on here. They just show points, and then they just show totals on some of these cards. It says points per game, but then it doesn't show the average. It just says he had 700 rebounds that season. He was a good player. Do you have Mark? There's plenty of Mark Jacksons here somewhere. This is gonna take months to get through all these. Chris Morris. This card looks like it's been to Gaza in the shape that it's in. I don't think I've heard of this guy. He wasn't terrible. 14.8 points per game 1 year. Tailback means they sign up behind QB. Maybe. Terry Mills. This is the second Terry Mills card. Look at that. Where'd he go to school? Michigan. Huh. Alright, now we have... Here we go. Shit. Kelvin Martin for the Dallas Cowboys. I've not heard of him. Do you guys know who he is? I mean, how old is this card? 1992. There's a lot of 92 in here. How good were his stats? Not bad. 1 year he got 732 receiving yards. That's no slouch. Alright. I should separate the basketball from the football. I'll start doing that. Look at... What the fuck kind of card is this? This is... What's his name? Why? Corliss Williamson. Look at the face he's making though. Huh? I'm like, that's the best fucking photo you could get of me? Now there's 11-year-olds roasting me all over the fucking United States? He did go, dude. He beat Arizona in '94. He was like Arkansas's dude when the Wildcats made it to the Final Four in '94. The homeboy wrecked them. You have? Stop knowing more than me. No, I need you guys to know more than me so I can be schooled. I mean, plus we have Google at our fucking fingertips, but alright, I'm separating the football from the basketball. This card's in perfect shape. I need to. And then Hulk Hogan gets his own category. Alright, here we go. Mario Ellie. I kind of met him before. I went to a Rockets Suns game in like 1996, and I stood like right next to him, and he like said hi to me, basically. That was at McHale Center in 1996 when I was 10. He was like a good role player for sure. He looks retarded. Dude, I don't know which cards I have and don't have until I go through them. So, like, anyone you ask me, unless I, by memory, know... Oh, my God. Vinny Del Negro. You remember him? Who remembers him? Where do you go to school? North Carolina State. Huh. I remember I was lethal with him. In one of the NBA lives, I was just hitting crazy threes. Daryl Armstrong, I remember him. He played for a few teams. This doesn't even say how many points per game he made. Alright, thank you for the like. Ooh, who's this? David Johnson. It's worth 50 cents. Look at that. Still in the sleeve, 50 cents. David Johnson. They rate that. They give them like stats, like speed 4.3 out of 4.3 out of 10 is pathetic. Is that a 5? Coverage 4.5, verse run 4.1, hands 4.4. 1992 again. Dude, I don't know why 92 is so everything on here. Oh, here we go. One of the more underrated players ever, Mark Price. This music is sentimental. I'm finna cry. Well, this whole stream is sentimental because we're looking back at collecting cards. Yeah, Mark Price was a monster, dude. You know he made NBA All-First Team one year, but I think it's because someone got injured. Either way, that's pretty fucking... How is Del Negro a white dude? Just like, how many fucking black dudes have the last name White, dude? Besides most of them. Alright, Harvey Grant. Was he Horace's brother, or they're just two large black men with Grant as their last name? Is this 94? Uh-oh, we're getting later now. None of these cards can be newer than like 99 though. Impossible. That's how old this shit is. In fact, like this 1999 Hulk Hogan hologram thing is the newest thing on... Maybe one of the newest things we're going to find. Will Perdue. He was on the Bulls. He kind of sucked, but he was the center that they needed to, you know, just fill the fucking void. 7 foot 240. Went to Vanderbilt. This card is in trash condition. Like, look at the shape of that. Can you guys even see? This shit's folding like Building 7. Alright. Then I just have an empty case. Well, let's find a card that's worthy to put in here. One that's not jacked up beyond repair and deserves protection. Because a lot of these are cooked. Oh, what is this? What the fuck is this? Sega. It's a sticker. Stage 35. I think that was a arcade back in the day. It's a sticker that's lost all of its stick because this just came off the back of it right now. Stage 35. What the fuck is that? I'm pretty sure it was a arcade. That can go with Hulk Hogan. Sam Cassell. Maybe the ugliest man in the NBA. He looks like one of the aliens from Enemy Mines with Dennis Quaid. If you remember that movie. Tell me it's not fucking uncanny. I gotta show you guys how accurate I am. Come on. That's pretty close. Alright, Sam Cassell, good player for sure. I think he made a couple all-star teams. Alright. Oh, it's another double card. Jalen Rose. We know him. He's had a big career in broadcasting. And then Ken Norman. I don't know who the fuck that is. But I can't look at the stats because I don't want to open these. I have two. If I was limited on cards, but I have so many that it's just we're never gonna get through this. No, I don't have that card. I mean, it's possible I have it actually, but it would take a long time to find it. I can't say no. I would say I don't have it, or I don't know if I have it. Is a more accurate thing, but it's probably not. Brad Baxter. On the Jets. I have a lot of Jets cards for some reason. I've never heard of this guy. He literally has zeros throughout his whole... He didn't even fucking play. I'm not even kidding. He has 0.0 on every statistical category. Daryl Walker. I used to hate these cards. They're from 1990, but like I don't know why. As a kid, they would irritate me. They were the most bland, just boring. I know they're even making like a cool design and shit. Like that's looking back now, I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool. But I wanted to see them in game. I didn't want to see some stupid ass like painted weird effect. And I had so many of these, and I was just like, these again. He looked 60 when he was in his first season. Brian Grant, I remember him. He ended up on the, this is an earlier Brian Grant, because he ended up on the Portland Trailblazers. Yeah, this is 95. By like 99, 2000, he was a big part of the Jailblazers who got fucked over by the refs in the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. Alright, what is this? Antoine Walker with nothing on. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this before. Antoine Walker, Diamond Ink, and there's no picture of him at all. It's a Diamond Point card. What does that mean? Genuine autograph on an official Spalding NBA mini basketball. Did I win something that I never cashed out on? This season, collect a total of 500 Diamond Ink points of the player named on the reverse side to receive a genuine autograph from the player on an official NBA Spalding mini basketball. Hurry, the first 100 balls exchanged for each player will be special limited edition serial numbered Century Club editions. Okay, well that could have been something cool. Who the fuck is this? Is that a young John McCain? North Carolina Carl Snavely? Snavely. That just sounds like someone who scowls at you, like with a snavely look on his fucking face. Who is this guy? He's a coach, clearly. Imagine that was a player, and he was like 29 years old in his 5th season. You'd be shocked. Some of these players look 50, and they're like 22. It's insane sometimes. One of the great innovators and technicians in football history compiled a 180, 96, and 16 record in 32 seasons of college coaching. So this guy's like a legend. He got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1965. So let's do a little thing. Do you think this guy made it to the year 2000 or not? Because clearly he's dead. Let's say, did he die before or after the year 2000? I'm going to say before. $5 for the WWE. I'll look into it and see. Holy shit. I'm just going to tell you guys. Homeboy's older than Hitler or some shit. He was born in, I mean, not literally, he's born in 1894 and died in 1975. So I was way off. I mean, I said he died before 2000. I thought like he died in like 92 or something, but 75. That's fucking crazy. 1894? Alright, let's continue. Todd Day, I remember him. Not much to say. Oh, here we go. More football. Greg Lewis, running back. Do you guys know who that is? Yeah, Picasso died in like 75, I think. Okay, so this guy, it just says trivia about him. I'm not gaining any subscribers, but I'm not losing, so I'll take that as a fucking win. Todd Light. Back-to-back Todds. What are the chances of back-to-back Todds? And why do I always associate Todd with like a corny, nerdy white dude, but every time there's a fucking Todd in sports, it's like a hulking black dude that would rip your fucking head off? Todd Light. He was a cornerback. Went to Notre Dame. He was a number 5 pick. That's no slouch. I mean, maybe he was a bust, but... Who's this? USA Basketball. Alvin Robertson. I remember him. I didn't know he played for Team USA, though. Dude, there's thousands of cards to go through. I'm not kidding. And I lost a bunch of cards, so... I probably had like 50 Michael Jordan cards, and binders of my best cards fucking gone. I don't know what happened to them. So now I'm stuck with old brick together cards and old shoe boxes where they're just thrown everywhere, and most of them are damaged beyond good condition. Blue Edwards. I've never heard of this guy. Do you guys know who Blue Edwards is? I don't know who Blue Edwards is. Did he suck? Not horrible, actually. 17 points a game 1 year? Here we go. What the fuck is this? Doesn't even say his name. Oh, Dana Barros. I remember him. Most of these cards are so bent, it's just making me upset. Chuck Person. Remember Chuck Person? He played for Indiana in like the 80s. And he has a brother named Wesley Person who wasn't as good but still decent. Shaquille O'Neal, holy shit. Shaq. On the Magic. It doesn't give the stats in the back though, it just says like his... some highlights of the 94-95 season. That's crazy. Another coach. Jim Schaffner. Do you guys know who that is? One of my football heads. Dude, this whole collection predates the WNBA even being a thing. Jim Schaffner. Look at him, looking like he's a part of the current administration.
We must do everything in our power to secure the border.
Alright, Ed O'Bannon. He went to UCLA, I remember him. I think he was a part of the 1995 National Championship UCLA Bruins. Pretty sure he was the team leader. That's just the shine of the like, that looks like it's blurry. You know, that's how the card looks to me, too. Alright, I'm losing audience now. I thought this would be fun. Maybe I'm a fucking idiot. Just only playing games all the time. Why are they taking glamour shots like they're a fucking 14-year-old Mexican girl getting ready for, you know, 8th grade prom? He's really hugging a ladder? What the fuck? It's Corliss Williamson again. That was like year 3 Shaq, I think, because he got drafted in 92. James Edwards. I don't know who the fuck this is. He looks old as fuck, though. Good God. Look at this dude. Tell me he doesn't... Bro, even the photo's black and white because color didn't exist when they took that. Like, look at... That doesn't even really make sense, but that just... He looks 60 right there. 7'1", 252, born in 55, so... What year is this? Oh. Yeah, he's like 40 fucking years old. That's old for an NBA player. Born 55, this card's from 95. 17 NBA seasons. At the time, he ranked ninth all-time in games played. I'm sure that's sunk a lot in 30 years, but that's still crazy. Oh, you think he's dead? He'd be 70 if he's alive. I'm gonna say he's alive. I'm gonna say he's alive and thriving at 69 or 70. Or he died of a heart attack in like 2011. It's one or the other. 69 and alive. Fucking nailed it. Chris Webber went to Michigan, yes. Alright guys, like this stream. I swear, I'm so shadow banned on Instagram now, it's insane. I'll post out a story, and it gets 2 views in 12 fucking hours. Alright, Greg Graham. I don't think I've heard of this guy. He's a 76er. Where's Brett to school me? I mean, there's no way you know who this bum is. Averaged 4.8 points a game in 94. With no other listing. Oh, holy, look at this. What in God's name is this? A Magic the Gathering card. I never played Magic. I don't even know how the fuck this got here. Well, it's clearly not in mint condition with that. It's a Fizzer? What is this? What does that say? Bury target land or creature. Must what? Must not all things at the last be swallowed up in death. Play-Doh. Magic, guys. This can go with Hulk Hogan. Hell, dude, I never played fucking Magic. Why would I lie about that? I'll tell you guys anything. I remember a bunch of my friends played it like circa 1997, 98 when I was in like 6th, 7th grade. LaFonso Ellis. I remember him. Bring back the Graham card? Oh. Greg Graham. Seems like he's a bum, dude. Like, if I looked at his stats, it's not even worth talking about. Alright, LaFonso Ellis. And I say this with a, you know, with a grain of salt and with... Yeah, they're a bum for being, like, the elite of the fucking elite, alright? Because you could clearly say, like, oh, have you ever played in the NBA? Who the fuck is this guy? Stojko Vranovic. Look at this dude. I thought that was Wally Zerbiak for a second. 7'2", 260. Averaged 1.9 points a game, back-to-back seasons. On the Celtics. Dude, I love 90s jerseys in the NBA. They fucking rule. Alright, what? They're getting weird with these cards now. This is Glenn Robinson, who was a great player. Good player. All-star. He's dancing. I wonder who he impregnated that night, looking like fucking Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, look at that shit. Alright, now we have a card that represents a game. NFL Newsreel Japan Bowl between the Oilers and the Dallas Cowboys in Japan, August 2nd, 1992. Who won? The game... Wait, what? Oh, Dallas won 38-24. Alright, now we have George Lynch. Did he really dunk like that in a game, smiling? That looks like he did a pose. He just went... There's no way he actually... Like... That's crazy. Alright, Charles Rookie Smith. Oh, Charles Smith, but it says rookie because it's a rookie card. Never heard of this guy. He went to New Mexico. I don't know, maybe this is the last time I'll do... I mean, I have so many cards that if I want to, I could make this a fucking series. But I'm not expecting to break the internet, but I thought there'd be more interest in this. Alright, Simon Fletcher of the Denver Broncos. He had 12 sacks in a year? That's pretty fucking good, isn't it? 13 and a half sacks in a season? That's pretty fucking good. Alright, I feel like I've lost the chat now. Alright. Tyrone Corbin. That just sounds like a name I should know. Alright, I'll make it a series. I mean, I have... Hopefully the cards in the freezer right now, I can test that out and see if it separates them. Because if not, like, they're all ruined. Alright. You know how we all have that one friend we go to with all our... This is interesting. It's a Nick Van Exel card, but it's a Sean Kemp series. It's Sean Kemp's top 40 shooters. And I guess Nick Van Exel is listed on there. You aren't opening, so it's like you know. I don't fucking know. What do you mean there's no suspense? There's a... Have you listened to a fucking word I've said? Like, I literally don't remember or know 95 fucking % of these things I'm touching. You put that... You just made it a narrative in your fucking head that there's no suspense because I know. I don't know shit. These... I moved with these when I moved here 3.5 years ago. I have not opened or looked through these in 25 fucking years, dude. So... We could find anything. There could be a car... Most of this shit's probably junk, mostly because a lot of it is in poor condition. There could be a card worth $50,000 in here. Who the fuck knows? Alright. John Stockton. There we go. He was okay. Kinda sucked, actually. I actually never heard of him. I thought he was somebody else. Just kidding. John Stockton is top 4 point guard in NBA history. And guess what? Another fucking magic card. Immolation. Target creature gets... See, I don't even know what the fuck that means. What does that mean? Target creature gets +2 - -2. Alright, and then... What is this? Lawrence Moten. Never heard of him. He won the fucking Wooden Award. Oh no, Wooden Award contender. This is a Syracuse. This is a fucking college card. Wait, what's an awesome card? This Magic one? Really? Yeah, college cards now. Oh, here we go. B.J. Armstrong. He was a decent role player for the first Bulls that won 3 titles in a row. I mean, these numbers are kind of mid, but... The fuck is that sound? I just heard, like, police, like, scanning. What the fuck is that? Oh, this song is playing... This song is playing, like, NASA fucking moon shit. Before the Magic? Oh, John Stockton? Well, yeah, Stockton rules. I mean... I should separate the good... I mean, a lot of these are in such bad condition, though. I'm just like, fuck it. The ones that are in good condition are the ones that are bricked together. That is... lame as that is. Alright, we got Clarence Weatherspoon. I remember him. We got Greg Foster. I remember him. We got Vincent Askew. If his nickname isn't Who the Fuck, wouldn't that be the best nickname for him? Vincent Who the Fuck Askew? I remember him actually on the Sonics. He wasn't terrible actually. He was like maybe the second guy off the bench. Oh, Ron Harper. Ron Harper's son is cooking right now in the NBA. He went to your school, Brett. He went to Rutgers and kicked ass, and then now is pretty good in the NBA if I remember correctly. All right, we got D. Brown. I remember him. We got Andrew Lang. I don't remember him. Whoa, hockey? The fuck? Who the fuck is Wendell Clark? See somebody that matters? Maple Leaves. Look at that face. Holy shit. That's a guy you see on Unsolved Mysteries. He was last seen in Boise, Idaho, in a Jiffy Lube parking lot, where he abducted little Jenny. I guess hockey goes with Magic. That's true. I have heard that a little bit. Sometimes sentimentality and just... And now the card in the best shape of any that I've had so far is Darian Hatcher of the Dallas Stars. I don't know if that guy's good. The Dallas North Stars? They're not called the North Stars anymore, are they? This is from 1993. Alright, now we got Tom Hammonds and Del Curry. Steph Curry's daddy. Still in the package. Oh, this one's in a sleeve. Who the fuck is this? Tony Saragusa? Look at this fat ass. Don Maggs? On the Houston Oilers in a sleeve for some reason. Penalty minutes. 178 and 93. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Tell me that's not Tony Saragusa, though. Alright, more football. Derek Fenner? Pro Set Prospect. Thank you for the like. hockey. Top prospect, Jeff Sanderson. What team is this? Whalers? Huh? I know nothing about hockey, you guys. I'm like... Is this anyone who matters? Alright, here we go. Joe Dumars in a decent shaped card. 95 Dumars. He was a fucking vet at that point. What is this? Eric Murdoch? Oh shit, here we fucking go. Boom, baby. Charles fucking Barkley. I mean, I need to start making a separate stack for the players that mean something. I have all these bums, and I have John Stockton sitting in here. Can't get the stank of Andrew Lang off of his fucking face. But yeah, let's do that. Let's put the cards that fucking matter. Like I said, even if they're not in pristine condition, it is what it is. Oh, that guy was a decent player? The hockey dude? Byron Scott. We all know Byron Scott. I had no fucking idea he played for the Vancouver Grizzlies. That is news to me. I mean, he became a head coach for a really long time. A pretty successful one. He was a part of the 80s Lakers that won a bunch of fucking rings. And then he ended up on the fucking... In 1996, he was on the Vancouver Grizzlies. I had no clue. Dude, I can promise you we're going to come across a 76ers Barkley at some point. Even it could have been in the batch that I lost, but I would say there's a likelihood. We're also going to go through all of my Fangoria horror movie magazines one of these nights. I have a bunch of those too. Who's Tim Harris? Outside linebacker, San Francisco 49ers in 1991. Looks like he didn't... This is like his second season or something. No, he was drafted in 86. It only shows one season. Alright. Oh shit, James Worthy. That's a good one. That belongs in the hitters category. This is an old Worthy too. He's in his 13th season, all with Los Angeles. There we go. James fucking Worthy, guys. Oh yeah, the third-year Shaq is in here too. I need to... Yeah, how could I... I'll put that in the... I'll just try to ignore the condition of them and just say, fuck it, it's based on... You know what, Mark Price. I think Mark Price was one of the better 90s floor generals, so he's gonna go in there too. Where the fuck is Shaq? There it is. Boom. Alright, you gotta be at least a one-time All-Star to make that fucking stack. Alright, Tom Gugliotta. Remember Googs? He played for the Wolves and eventually for Phoenix for a little bit when he was kind of washed. Started off in the Bullets. Great googly moogly, they would say when he would score a fucking three-pointer or some shit. Who the fuck is Albert Bentley? The Indianapolis Colts. His numbers are pretty mid. Whoa! Metal Universe Antoine Walker in a double sleeved, but it's just plastic. This is in decent shape. Peep game, guys. You know what? Historically, Antoine Walker doesn't belong in the same breath as Shaquille O'Neal, John Stockton, Charles Barkley, and James Worthy, but he made a few All-Star teams back then, and in the condition of this card, I'll allow it. He's going in the pile. And now we got Sam Bowie. I remember this guy. Wasn't this the dude drafted over Michael Jordan? Or did I make that up? Yeah, he was drafted over fucking Michael Jordan, dude. Sam fucking Bowie. He went number 2 overall. Jordan went 3. Hakeem Olajuwon went 1. Have you noticed that even though Jordan is most people's greatest player of all time, whatever, we can argue that if we want, no one has ever been like, I can't believe they picked Olajuwon over Jordan. No one ever says it. That's how good Hakeem Olajuwon was. That's crazy. Alright. Randy Woods. Never heard of him. I said I'd go an hour because I still might play some Batman after this. I don't know. Speak of the fucking devil. Let's fucking go. This card is in such bad condition. Look at the edges. This looks like it was ripped off of a fucking cereal box. Look at that. Like, this wasn't meant to ever, like, stay in good condition. This was literally like a rip out. Like a... Because look at that. Look at the sides of these things. Like, this was like... clearly in like a magazine or a cereal box or something. It goes in the pile either way though because it's Hakeem fucking Olajuwon. Alright. Marcus Camby. Good fucking player. Went to Massachusetts. I think he went number 1 overall or something crazy like that. But he was never... Like, he was like Defensive Player of the Year, but I don't think he made any All-Star games. So, I like him, but he's not making it to the pile of the Hall of Fame pile. Alright. If you're new here, please subscribe. We're going to go through every one of my sports cards. It's going to take... I'll start listing these. It's going to take at least 20 different streams. Moses Malone. Yo. That is HallOfFame.com right there. Moses Malone is the top 25 player in NBA history, arguably. Homie won 3 MVP fucking P's. Yeah, he's 77 years old here in his 80th season, but historically, Moses Malone rips. Yeah, these 76 are... I don't know, I kind of like them. They're so ugly and, like... They're so, like, alternate and short-lived that I would rock one. I kind of like it. Where's Brett? What do you think of this one? What do you think of those jerseys in 1994? Moses Malone goes in the Hall of Fame pile. Alright, we got Jock Vaughn. I remember him. He's a rookie. Not much to say. Bennett. Wait, is that Bennett or Benoit Benjamin? He looks so depressed right here. What the fuck am I doing with my life? I don't even like basketball. And looking at his numbers, he doesn't like basketball. Oh, wait, he averaged 14 a game, actually. Never mind. And that ended fast, though. Then he went back down to 5 points a fucking game. You have to always look at how many games they played, too. Because you'll see, like, whoa, he averaged 27. It's like, yeah, for 3 games before he got traded to the fucking Clippers again. Oh, Jalen Rose again. Jalen Rose he's good, but he's never going to make the Hall of Fame stack. Jim Arnold, a kicker for the Detroit Lions in 1992. Roy, what up? We're going through all my sports cards right now. This is going to take several weeks and volumes of doing this. I wanted to do something different tonight. I still might play Batman after this. I don't know yet. I was expecting this to be more of a hit than it is, but it's very category. Like, most people can enjoy watching a game unless you know about sports or give a fuck. This is kind of boring. Oh, wait. Are you fucking serious? What? Okay, I can tell what I'm looking at right here isn't worth anything because it just looks unofficial and, like, just... It's in bad condition. But I'm going to try to make you guys guess. That's the back of it. That's how I know it's really not worth anything. But this is I mean, if I say what I'm going to say, I'm going to give it away. The winningest basketball player of all time. If you know your basketball, you'll know who the fuck this is. 24... Wait, gold card? Is it trying to say this is actually gold? I think I have an OJ card in here somewhere. I'm not fucking kidding. Like, I feel like I've come across one before. Most of these, I don't know what I'm looking at. So, like, Brett brought up the point. He's like, it's not as anticipated because you're not... Because opening new packs is a giant thing on YouTube. This might as well be me opening new packs. I haven't looked at these cards in fucking decades. And it's all mixed up between hockey, football. We found a Hulk Hogan card in here. Magic the Gathering cards. It's all over the fucking map. So this is pretty, like, blindly looking into it. No, winningest player. Championship-wise. I think Brett left, so he's the only one who would get this right. You know, I'll just show you guys. Bill fucking Russell. I was not expecting a Bill Russell card. I've never even seen that. Maybe I saw this probably when I was 12 years old and forgot it even existed. But that's fucking crazy. Alright. Who else is here? We got Fat Lever. So this guy, Fat Lever, he went to ASU, but he went to high school in Tucson, Arizona. So, like, I'm not saying he's a Tucson legend, but I always thought it was cool that he had connections to my hometown. Yeah, he's from Arkansas, went to Arizona State, but he went to high school, and then, like, ran businesses in Tucson later. I think he died. Maybe I made that up. He's probably fine, and I'm being a fucking idiot. Let's make sure. He's alive. I'm fucking dumb. Yeah, he went to Pueblo fucking high school in Tucson. Nailed it. Terminator cards. I mean, there's a chance we come across anything here. Who the fuck is... Oh, Sedell Threat. I always thought that was the coolest name. Sedell Threat? If his nickname isn't This Is Not A, come on. His nickname has to be This Is Not A. If your last name is Threat, Sedell, This Is Not a Threat, come on now. Or This Is a Threat, I don't know. Whatever's more intimidating. This is not a threat, it's a promise? I don't fucking know. Oh. Danielle Marshall. Do you guys remember this dude? For a while, he had the record for most three-pointers made in a game. Forget what it was. It was like 14 or something. And then Kobe broke it. Eventually, Steph Curry really broke it. But yeah, he had the most three-pointers in a game. Just kind of a random player for years to have that record. Vlade Divac. This is before he got traded for Kobe fucking Bryant. Okay. He used to smoke cigarettes at halftime. There's a Serbian big-ass dude who didn't give a fuck about diet or nutrition or any... I mean, he would work out and practice, but he would literally smoke cigs all the fucking time, and it was a pretty good player. Like a starting center in a tough league. Who's this? Todd Fuller. I remember him. Military looking dude. Steve Bardo? I don't know who that is. Ooh, I got a new subscriber. Damn it, I feel like that music's gonna get me in trouble. It's gonna play the fucking Home Depot theme and get me fucking... Oh, Minnesota Vikings. Fuad Revias, or however you pronounce it. I remember him. Clearly, Vikings in the background, as you see. But in video games, he used to always be the fucking kicker in the video games. I always thought he had such a stupid fucking name. Fuad. Eric Pegram. You guys know who that is? All two of you that are still here? Atlanta Falcons. He was a running back. Another Jet. Scott Mercerio? How the fuck do you say that? Alright, maybe I need to switch to the video game because I'm running out of steam. I'm having fun, but I wanted more engagement. A Star Trek card? What the fuck? I'm not even kidding. Star Trek Next Generation production credits season 1, and it literally lists the credits of the people that worked on the fucking show. Season 1 cast, and it names everybody. Star Trek Next Generation. That'll go with the Hulk Hogan and the Magic the Gathering and the hockey. Pat Harlow of the New England Patriots. This, I mean, he doesn't look like a fucking serial killer. I'm trying to get through this pile before I end this, but I don't know. Oh, Wesley person. We just saw his brother earlier. Chuck person. Here we go. This guy, Detlef fucking Shrimpf. He was Dirk Nowitzki before Dirk was Dirk Nowitzki. I'm not saying he was as good as him, but he was a fucking all-star. He was a, like, damn near 7-foot German sharpshooting big man. This was him on the fucking Pacers before he even went to Seattle. I shouldn't do this because he's kind of like just beneath the players, but I loved the Sonics when I was growing up. Like, the Suns were my team, but I really liked the Sonics, and I liked playing with him in video games, so I'm going to put him in the pile, just as a biased. I think he made like 4 All-Stars, so he's kind of close anyway. Darren Sharper, NFL, after his career, got charged with raping a bunch of women. Wait, really? Did I pull him up? Did I pull him up, dude? Did I put him in the wrong pile? Because all I'm seeing is... When did I say Darren Sharper? I'm not seeing him. Or are you just bringing up a random player? So you just brought up a random rapist for no fucking reason. Alright. Here we go. Oh, snaps! Hakeem Olajuwon Team USA card. Let's fucking go. This is what we're here for. This is the 94 Dream Team. People always got weird with him representing the United States because he's from Nigeria. But he's a US citizen and really liked the United States. So it's like he's probably the best center in the league at the time, or top 2 or 3. Him, Shaq, David Robinson probably. And he cooked Robinson in the fucking playoffs. Wait, are you talking about the very first card I showed with Kyle Turley? Richard Dumbass again. How many fucking times are we gonna see this guy? He's on a different team this time too. Oh my god, this dude. Holy shit. This is the tallest player in the history of the NBA. And one of the ugliest people to ever live. George Murasan. Do you remember this guy? He played in a movie with Billy Crystal called like My Giant or My Friendly Giant or some shit. 7'7", dude. This guy. Pretty sure he's from Russia, I think. Where is he from? Somewhere in that part of Europe. Or Asia, whatever the fuck you call it. Clearly, I'm not good at geography. George Murasan, though. Joey, what's up? I've been live for over an hour going... I have thousands of cards, Joy. Thousands. But we hit a snag when I realized some of these cards that I haven't looked at in decades are what you call bricked together. So, in order of not destroying them by, like, ripping them apart, I have to go through different methods to try to pry them apart safely. So I have a bunch in the freezer right now. I've read something on Reddit saying that if you leave it in the freezer, somehow that separates them. And then you can use a steamer, but that can possibly damage them. But I still have a bunch in these shoeboxes right now. Stu Jackson. Tell me this dude didn't star in blaxploitation movies. Where he said, "Give me my shit, motherfucker!" And he would, like, just karate kick somebody. And then awesome music would start fucking playing, and then Dolomite would kick in the fucking door and kill him. Yeah, Stu Jackson. That's a 33-year-old man right there. The fucking 80s were wild. That's insane. He looks 48. Stu Jackson. Alright, we got another unopened situation. Oh, shit. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. This guy was kind of Steph Curry before Steph Curry was Steph Curry. Not as good, but stylistically. He was the first guy that would, like, take bad shots from way beyond the three-point line and with the same form and motion and would drill fucking three-pointers like a lunatic. And they were kind of the same size. And then Luke Longley of the Bulls. I watched a documentary on him a while back. Alright. My older brother was in the club. Really? Well, we got... You missed it. We found a... Check this out. The card of the... So I found some good cards so far. This is the card of the stream. Fucking Hulk Hogan, NWO, holographic. Look, he switches to flexing. And it's Little Caesar's Pizza, too. I don't know where the fuck this came from, but... And then we found some Magic the Gathering cards. Oh, shit. Tim Hardaway. He might go in the pile. I think I'm going to put him in the pile, dude. Because he was at least a 5-6 time All-Star. His son just got traded to the Nuggets. Yeah, Tim Hardaway. Alright. Oh, shit. Another good player. Mitch fucking Richmond. I mean, he's going to go in the pile, too. He's fucking underrated. Good old... For some reason, I used to call him Mitch the Bitch because I was just like a stupid, like, 10-year-old with ADD and just came up with dumb names for things. Oh, Ron Harper again, but this time on the Clippers. We have Ron Harper on the Bulls. So, yeah. Vlade Divac again. I like Vlade, but he's not quite up to the... He's not up to the level of the Hall of Fame pile. Alright, we got more... Oh, shit! Fucking Junior Seau. Alright, we've had some crazy stories. The CTE story with Kyle Curley has... Hurley, whatever the hell his name is. Kyle Turley. Junior Seau is a Hall of Fame player who killed himself. I would say in like 2012, maybe? Shot himself in the fucking chest with like a hunting rifle or something. Do you guys remember this?
Then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down.
This card is from 1998.
Things up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket.
Wow. I was not... I'm gonna make a... I need to make a pile for the NFL Hall of Famers. Yeah, Junior Seau. It's weird. It's like in good shape, but it's kind of bent a little bit. There's no creases in it, and the sides are perfect, but... That's crazy. Jay Humphreys. Kind of looks like Steve Harvey a little bit. I sort of remember him. Another Mahmoud Abdul Rauf and Tony Dumbass again. Who the fuck is this and why does he belong in like a hard plastic case? Carrie, are you there? I need you for this one. Some Stanley Cup winning guy. Can you see who that is? He looks like Peyton Manning fucked Troy Aikman. What is his name? Dave Taylor. Memorial trophy. Is he fucking dead? I don't know. Never heard of him. I know nothing about hockey. And what is this? This is just a listing of all the medal cards. Cliff Robinson. Rest in peace to him. Another dead guy. He was pretty fucking good. He's not quite the Hall of Fame list. I think he made the All-Star team a couple times, maybe. I remember him on his time in Phoenix for a little bit. Alright. What the fuck? I remember looking at this card as a kid. Tell me, if you were a basketball player and you know you make crazy faces, you know, it's a physical sport, but of all the fucking positions they can print and send this out, probably by the thousands, this is the best they could come up with him fucking high kicking like a Scottish dancer or some shit. What the fuck kind of card is that? Why would you even need to make that movement in a basketball game where you just kick upwards? Like, what are you, a Street Fighter character? That is fucking crazy. How good was he? Actually better than I was expecting. Gay. Walt Williams. I remember Walt Williams. He was a pretty good shooter. He was okay, LA Kings. And wow, another team card where it's just the 93-94 Denver Nuggets. And I know it's Mutombo. I don't know who the other guys are. Hammonds. Well, that's cool. Loy Wright. Damn, some of these players that I've never heard of are kind of good. You look at them, you're like, this guy's a bum, and it's like 17.7 points a game. I'm like, that's not bad at all. Who's this? Oh, shit. Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice. He's another guy who's close to the Hall of Fame pile, but not quite. But if you played with Glenn Rice in NBA Live 98, you were not fucking missing. I'll tell you that right now. Pride jersey. William Frizzell? Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know him. Holy shit. Try to pronounce this guy's fucking name. What? It's like a sentence. Look at that. That's his fucking name. Sarunas Marciolians? Lioness? Sarunas Marciolians. I'd love to hear Tony Hinchcliffe bring this guy out and kill Tony. Sarunas Marciolians? Let's see. Only 6'5". Doesn't he look like he's 7'4" right there? Never heard of him. More hockey. North Stars. Kurt Giles. Kurt Giles. You're up on Kill Tony. We're getting hockey heavy here. Darren Papa? Poopa? What the fuck? Papa! Sabres? Is that even a team anymore? Jesse Solomon. NFL player. Then it says MLB. Oh, middle linebacker. There's some baseball cards in here too. Don't be prepared. They're just not in this pile, but I remember coming across them. More Mitch Richmond. All right, we're going through fire round now. Travis Ford. Kentucky college card. Rick Smits again. Rick Smits looks like BO, smells like him. You can just tell. Like, look at. You can tell those pits fucking reek. And he's 7'4", so it's probably in every player's face when they're trying to guard him. Dale Ellis and Mario Ellie. Eric Allen? That's a good player, right? Oh, hell yeah. Glenn Rice again. This time on the Heat, not the Hornets. Kevin Edwards. Chris Gatling, I remember him. He had brain surgery. This dude had a big scar on his fucking head that went across like that because he had like a brain aneurysm, and he came back to the NBA. This is before that happened, though. That's crazy. And I remember he had this huge scar on his fucking head. He played for the Nets at that point. He's on the Warriors here. Jim McIlvain. I remember him. Marquette. More college. Another Andrew Lang. Don Reed. Don looks like he doesn't know how to read. Alright, another double pack. Ken Norman and Muggsy Bogues. Let's fucking go. Shortest player in NBA fucking history, and he played for like 15 fucking years. 5'3", 130 pounds, I think he was listed at. Crazy. Alright, do you guys vote? Should I end after this, or should I play more Batman? What do you guys think? Those who give a shit. Kenny Anderson. He was a decent player. For sure. He wasn't like an all-star, but... Oh shit, Mookie Blaylock. What you guys know about Mookie Blaylock? Currently in prison for like a fucking DUI manslaughter situation. I'm not kidding. He killed somebody like fairly recently, and if he's not out of jail, he did several years. He was good, but he was just in an era of just like really good point guards, so he got forgotten about a lot. Because there was at least 10 better guards than him in the league, but he was like, he'd range around the 7th to 10th best point guard in the 90s NBA for certain years. So he was like a fringe all-star, but there was just too many good players. Popeye Jones. Oh my fucking god. And the same Muggsy Bogues card again. Popeye Jones, dude. There's a card I have of Popeye Jones. If I find it, dude, it's one of the funniest cards ever. Alright. Elmore Spencer. Oh, this is weird. What are the chances of this? We're going through thousands of cards right now. We got Elmore Spencer, okay? And then Felton Spencer. And you can tell they're not fucking related. It's just two dudes with Spencer back to back. Oh shit, here we fucking go. Paint Patrol, baby. David Robinson. This is what we're doing this for, is to get cards like this. Alright. I'll take your no response that no, don't play Batman tonight. I kind of want to play it, but... Or I could just keep doing this. John Koncak? That's another stupid fucking photo for a card. It's like I played the whole game. That's the best. Me staring at a shot going in.
Next day delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call, click, or just stop by.
Orlando Woolridge. I remember him. There's those crazy 76ers jerseys again.
Less time to react. Another car could turn out.
Oh, snaps.
Pedestrian could be walking their dog.
Scottie Pippen, baby.
To keep them safe.
Let's fucking go.
Catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Doc Rivers. Holy shit. Anyone who follows the NBA knows Doc Rivers. He became a coach and is a current coach right now. I don't know, he got popular for like winning a championship with the 2008 Boston Celtics, and then has kind of been overrated and just loses a lot ever since then. But yeah, Doc fucking Rivers. This is an older player, Rivers, for sure. Yeah, because he got drafted in 83 and this is 95. 96. Another fat lever. My Tucson brethren. A rookie BJ Armstrong. Let's fucking go. I feel the stream is losing steam. Who is this? Arenas Williams. Football. Phoenix Cardinals. This is before they were the Arizona Cardinals. Otis Thorpe, I remember him. It's a powerful name. Otis Thorpe? Sounds like a fucking Viking with a battle axe the size of a fucking car. Otis Thorpe. James Robinson? I don't think I know him. Oh shit! Let's fucking go. Check that out. Reggie fucking Miller. He goes in the pile. That fucking rules. I'm trying to get through this pile and then I might just play Batman or call it a night. Eddie Anderson. Don't know him. Michael Adams. Don't know him. Antoine Davis. It's a big boy. Look at the size of him. He's actually looking up at a Burger King ad on one of the big TVs in the stadium. Jerome Kersey. I remember him. Not a Hall of Fame guy, but he was a big part of the Trailblazers when they were flirting with NBA Finals and shit. Or making it to the finals. Harvey Grant. What is this? Another game. AFC Spirit of the Game. Oilers. It's dedicated to the Oiler fan base. LaFonso Ellis. No, I'm just going through these. A lot of them aren't in good condition, and a lot of them are bricked together. I have to pry them apart without damaging them, but I was just doing this for fun. Oh, this fucking guy. I made a short about this dude a while back. Sergei Bazarovich? Look at this fucking dude. This guy's the terrorist that we traded Brittany Griner back for. This was the fucking gun runner from Russia. That's him. Look at this dude, looking like Pete Maravich fucked Jeff Foxworthy. .6'2", 168. No college. Has not played in NBA. How the fuck do you get a photo of you in-game, in jersey, and then in the back, you're so bad it says, we're just gonna forget that even fucking happened. I'm not kidding. Can you guys see that? At the bottom, right here? Look at that. Has not played in NBA. What the fuck? Alright. Todd Murphy. Was it a fucking photo shoot? It might have been like an exhibition or something. So like technically that doesn't count. Jerry Reynolds of the Magic. Who's this? Ah, another Kenny Anderson. Oh, that's a cool graphic though. That's like a 3-6 Mafia fucking album cover looking ass thing. Look at that. That's badass. Ricky Pierce. It's the second card of him. Oh, Dominique Wilkins on the Celtics. This is when he was washed. This is when he was like my age. Yeah, this is his last season in the NBA. I'll still throw him in the pile because he is who he is. Just at the end of his career. Oh my fucking god. Let's fucking go. Peep this. And it's in perfect condition because it's unopened and it's not bent. Check it out. Bam. Fucking Michael Jordan, dude. And unopened. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. That deserves a like and subscribe, guys. Come on. Unopened Michael Jordan? What the fuck? That's crazy. And it's paired with a Mario Ellie. That's wild. Alvin Harper. I feel like I've heard of him. Rafael Addison. Grant Hill on Team USA. Brrr. 1996 Team USA. Dude, there's so many more fucking cards. There's a whole other fucking box down here. That looks like it's all football. Michael Jackson? What the fuck? I'm serious. Look. That's a name to live up to. Back to fucking bat. What is this shit? Look at this. I'm seeing double. Back to back Michael Jackson. Oh my god. Our first baseball card. Diamondbacks. What? This had to be the Diamondbacks' first season in fucking existence. Yeah, 1998. They were an expansion team this year. Devon White. Once again, a black player with the last name White, like I said earlier. I mean, where do I even put that? I don't even have a pile for baseball. Chris Simon? More hockey that I don't know about. Alright, and I have to use the bathroom really bad. And I feel like that, I mean, some of you clearly have enjoyed this and have stuck around, but I'm probably going to switch over to do a little bit of Batman. And we'll get back. I'll do another one of these probably in a couple days because I have to work the next 2 days after this. I need a way to hit the algorithm better and really get people in here. What? Hold on. I need to put this away, though. Thank you guys for hanging out, though. Oh, shit. Oh, you guys need to see Chloe before I go. I'm going to come back with some Batman, though. So, yeah, this is how many cards we've gotten through so far. I'll show you. Hopefully this doesn't unplug. This huge-ass stack. This is the Hall of Fame stack. And then all of those. But there's way more. There's literally like... Oh, shit! There's literally 1,000 more cards. Easy. Probably 1,500 more cards to go through. He was known for fighting? Fuck yeah. I love him already. I need to separate these, I need to keep these separate. Because like I said, dude, we found a bunch of weird shit. Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I got a bathroom emergency coming up here. Oh shit, they're falling everywhere. Yeah, alright. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll be back with a little bit of Batman. You guys have been brilliant. Thank you for fucking hanging out. You can hang out more if you'd like because I'm not done yet. So I'll see y'all soon. Chloe will be here if you guys want to join to see Chloe.